I wasn't expecting. We had a murderer call us. Was it like 2 fingers? Like
maybe the little.
Oh, dude. My daddy
Lost.
There's a picture of you and Jake Plummer giving him the death stare. Look at that. What did he say to you?
Wait, Larry,
What's up, buddy?
why did you make that opener with 6 doing that?
It's fucking funny. That's why every time it plays, I laugh my ass off.
Oh man! Hey, what's going on, y'all? From Super Bowl Radio Row, brought the homies to do the BS show. What's going on, Fred and Van?
What's going on, my dude? How you be?
Man, well, first of all, let me use this fucking echo.
Yeah, we got an echo.
You got the echo?
Yeah, we're all too close.
Yeah. We got to move around.
Yep.
Well, turn your mics off, Fred and Van.
I think all of us need to.
I'm gonna go to this other table. Van's gonna go to another table.
Yep. That's what we'll do.
Oh, there we go.
Let's get it together. There we go. Let's get it together.
Yeah, there we go.
I like whenever I give you guys solutions and stuff. You act like I'm not giving you solutions. Like it's my first day and shit.
You're the tech dude, man. All right, wait.
Yeah, it's better. Patty says it's better.
Well, yes,
where
it's
the hell
better.
is
I
Van
told you this would
going?
work from the beginning.
Where's Van
Where's
going?
he? Going to get a drink?
Hey, Van's going to the NFL experience. That's where Van's going. Van's going to the 50-yard line.
So what's going on, fellas? How you loving LA?
All right, so I'm gonna get right to the point, Larry. I was great until today. You know, I held it together. I looked very professional. I looked like I was meant to be here, like I was a part of this whole family. But today I turned into a fucking fanboy.
Wow.
That is the undersell.
Look, I was supposed to be a part of segments that I wasn't. I'm over here running after NFL legends, trying to take pictures, asking could I get selfies, forgetting the real reason why I was even supposed to be here.
Hey, man, sometimes that happens, dude.
No, it doesn't happen. Because it's not like every day I get to see Joe Montana just chilling, or we're doing an interview.
Damn.
No, we're doing an interview. Barry Sanders walks by, and I'm supposed to be professional and keep an interview face, keep the interview questions. And I'm like, I know I probably look like a fucking idiot right now. Eyes just big. Luckily, though, I'm with the professionals. The 2 men
Where'd
on from
Van
the
go?
sports animal.
Van walked too far away from his hot spot whenever he went to move across the room in his dramatic exit and fucked the whole thing up.
Nice.
So
But
he'll be back.
No, but like I said, luckily, you know, I'm with professionals, Fred and Van, to keep me on course, though.
Yeah, it was a good one today, huh?
Man, today was awesome, man. I don't even know how to describe it. It's basically like we're sitting at our station and we're doing back to back.
I noticed that.
Just like that.
So many pictures of fucking famous people and shit, dude.
Yeah.
I think we did 20 today, man.
We did?
Wow.
Yeah, I think we did 20 interviews today. Like Super Bowl caliber interviews. Like, I mean, like these are no fucking jokers. Juliana Pena, the fucking UFC bantam heavyweight champion of the world. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Wow.
And had the belt. Had the belt.
Wow.
And then you have like media people that you watch on TV. Trey Wingo. Come on, man.
Damn.
Hey, actually,
Like,
hey, you know what I'm gonna do, boys?
There.
I'm gonna do the rest of the BS show doing a lap.
That's what you're gonna do?
Yeah, everyone on the BS show is about to get the treatment of the
Oh
Super
yeah, they're
Bowl.
gonna
So
see.
leave me big for a little bit.
Okay, I got you. You might have to go on mute though.
Oh yeah, I'm muted. But you guys
Go ahead and mute. You there, Van?
That sounds terrible.
Fred sounds like he's doing the running back.
It ain't me though. I'm on mute, boys. It ain't me. It's definitely Van.
No, it's gotta be Van.
Yeah, Van's
Yeah, mute Van.
Oh, you know what it is? Because Van's closer to the NFL experience. That's why. It's all that music.
If
There
I
it
had to
is.
guess, just because I know a little bit about technology, he doesn't have the right microphone selected, but we're not going to get into that because I'm not over there to fix it.
He's over there like a news reporter. All, can you hear me?
So
That's
yeah, look at that. Look at what he's doing. He's just showing
What is
over
that?
there?
What are we looking at?
So we're looking at the media center. That's where they do all the different TV shows.
Oh, look at those cameras.
yeah, it's kind of a cool thing, right? And they got the whole
Wow.
deal up. Yeah, I mean it's kind of a cool BS show exclusive. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right?
it's what? How many is it? 150 different radio stations here.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
what's so
and
cool
like
though?
all of them.
Every one of them.
Wow.
What's so cool on the outside? You have those are the big TV guys. So you have Sports Illustrated. You got FanDuel right next to us. You look to the right, CBS Sports Network. Behind us, you have Fox, NFL Network.
Jeopardy.
It's everybody, bro. Everybody.
Wow.
But I'll say the
And
biggest thing that's close to us that's been going on is the Pat McAfee show. Dude's show is lit.
And like he is a pro too. Like he was doing like a special evening one for the guests for the boys or whatever. And hey, real number, Robert, 100 people.
Easy.
Yeah, 100 people, 100 fans just show up, and like they got all the calls, they got all the recalls. Like I don't know, they're just kind of living that best life. And then I stayed a little bit later, like working the new boys. And then after the work, like he signed every autograph. Everyone who brought him a football or a jersey or like a branded tee or whatever, that dude played out.
He did it all. And he had Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa was on there. I got a little video of that. So
Nice.
they not only got to see Pat McAfee up and close and personal, they got to see an impromptu Wiz Khalifa concert. So it's all type of stuff.
Oh, they got the same lights I do back there. Nice.
Larry, you would look at this and look at all the damn technology.
Yeah.
Of course, man.
And me, I'm just looking at the billboards and the shiny stuff. Like I'm
Right.
not even knowing what any of this stuff is though.
There's kind of a really cool kind of like overlay of it all.
Wow.
We
Yeah,
got
that
like a
must be-
prime time spot though. We got like a prime time spot.
So
Because-
how are you guys getting your guests? How's that work? Are they just going in a line like a meet and greet and going to each place, or do you have like a schedule, or what's going on?
There's two types. There's two kinds. Like everyone has what's called a handler, and you either do where you walk up to the handler and ask, do they have some time? Tell them where you're from. Hey, we're from Albuquerque, 2 Man On, 95.9 KNML, stuff like that, and then they'll tell you when they're open, and if you're open, they'll slide them in. Or sometimes you'll have your
God
schedule
damn!
all
Look at
down.
that.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's XM right there.
That's sick.
Or sometimes what's been happening is people will just be walking through and then they'll hop on with us because a lot of the time they'll hear our energy, they'll hear us laughing. Because let me tell y'all, man,
Nice.
it's a lot of boring ass old white
Oh, I bet.
Like and and I was saying it today on air. Besides the Pat McAfee show, we're probably the loudest people in this motherfucker. Real shit. From laughing and just joking and all that other stuff.
That's good.
But this is an experience, man. Okay, first of all right, fuck all that. I gotta apologize to everyone who was looking forward to us doing the show Tuesday night, because what happened
we fucked up. Yeah, we fucked up.
Yes, yeah. But hey, fuck it, we fucked up in a good way. We went to go get something to eat, and because where we're at, the convention center is right next door to what people know as the Staples Center, which is now called Crypto.com. So we go to get something to eat because everything else is on the other side of it. We're walking and there's people milling about, and Fred looks at me and says, "Is there a Laker game tonight?" And me, the biggest Laker fan, I shoot it down. Fuck no, ain't no Laker game, bro. They're not going to be playing at home the week of the Super Bowl. The closer we get, we realize there is a Laker game. Then they're playing the world champion Milwaukee Bucks. And Fred's eyes got as big as he is and was like, we're going to the game.
Yeah,
So that's why,
we ain't skipping it.
That's why I had to call
Wow.
you, Larry. That's why I had to
Oh,
call
I
you.
know. You can tell I was a little irked, huh?
I can tell because you're Larry. Well, we called like with an hour to go. So yeah, I know you was pissed off. What? Okay, Larry.
I got over it.
In what situation would you have been in where you've been like, "Hey, y'all, I ain't doing the show"? Give me one scenario where you would have ran up on something that you love, and you would have been like, "I'm good, y'all. We could just do it another time."
It might be Cannibal Corpse coming up here, and I think it's March on a Tuesday, I think. So we might be missing that show, I think.
That's all good. And before we go any further, I want to say shout out to the boy Six. We'll be back once I get back in town. Six is taking a little time off, just for little things he's got to handle. But I'm glad we were able to get a show in for some content.
Hey, Larry, can you make sure Van's not muted?
He's not muted.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Yeah, he's
I
gonna
can
have to restart.
barely hear him. I can
we
barely
could
hear him, but I can hear him.
We can hear him
Check
on
1 2.
Fred.
Check 1 2. You with me?
Let me make sure I get his microphone up. Keep rolling for a second.
Yeah, we got it. And while we're doing this, as y'all can see, I wore my Black Kings.
I'm surprised you didn't wear the BS Show shirt, man.
I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear that tomorrow, actually. I have it with me. Let me tell you something though, Larry. They have the air conditioner on -10 up in here.
Oh, I
It
bet.
is freezing.
They ain't
So,
paying to heat that place.
well, no, and then I figure it's a bunch of electronics in here, so they don't want it to be too hot. You know what I mean? And it's it's a shitload of people up in here.
Right. I'd rather have it cold.
I don't know. I used to say that till I was sitting up in here. It's fucking cold as hell, man. Then you walk outside, it's 80 degrees.
Really?
But yeah. So Black Kings, TNT Apparel, Tawaski and Tony Apparel. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna tell you, so we just went to go get something to eat. It's
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. You with me, boys?
There you go.
Yep, we can hear you. Yep.
Yeah, I got him.
There you go.
Van is the king of try nothing and then give up.
Yeah, that's
Now I'm back in.
No, I'm just kidding.
You in there, Van? Van is right next to the wall that's separating us from the NFL experience. So that's all you hear is that bass.
What is it, like a club?
Yo,
or
yo,
something?
yo.
Oh, I can hear you. What's up, Van?
Yeah, we can hear him. Is that
Yeah,
like
he's
a
just
club
giving
over
up.
there, or what is that?
No, it's not a club. It's the NFL experience is it's like a big ass walking through interactive thing about like being in an NFL locker room or running like NFL routes or catching the ball from a quarterback, stuff like that.
Okay.
No, it's dope. We went through there. I think we're gonna go do that Saturday when we don't have shit else to do, or if we run and pull a hamstring or some bullshit like that.
I mean, it's right. It should be right.
Yeah, you're
but now I
good.
hear you
We can
in
hear
my
you.
ear. Hello? 1 2. Check 1 2. Nothing.
I can hear you, but it's real bad.
So is it?
Yeah, fuck it. You guys have fun. I'll do social media shit.
It's 7
So,
o'clock
Van,
there right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
7 o'clock there right now. How long is that place open? Like till like 10, 11?
24 hours though.
24 hours, yeah.
Wow.
Well, because you got to remember, it's not just people in America with media. It's
Oh
around the world.
yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And that's like there's like Korea over here. There's like, hey, mute Van out. Yeah, there's like Korea over here. There's like all these other like countries and stuff.
All right, I just muted Van.
There we go.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like a whole nother energy here, man. It's like it's not. I don't know what word to use, but like everyone that's kind of in the room like deserves to be in the room. You know, so it's like.
Left.
Yeah, he's really struggling with his technology. He just gave up.
Yeah.
So the
That's
thing
fine.
that's like exciting about it is there's 150 entities in the room, and all of these like entities deserve to be here. So it's
Yes.
like everyone's like contributing something to like their brand or their entertainment or whatever. So like the people that have come, the big ass celebrities and be them athletics or athletics adjacent, they're excited to like give their best because they know these are kind of like the cream of like the reporting radio crop. So everyone's on and everyone's dialed in. I don't know. To me, it's pretty exceptional. It's pretty special.
Oh,
The
yeah,
crazy
dude.
part, here's the crazy part. The people who I think are famous and I get giddy over have nobody around them. Nobody. And
Like, what do you
then
mean?
Well, okay. The bigger the person, the more people they have hovering around them.
Right.
Or they're going to do something for this TV network or this radio station. Put it to you like today. We got finished with a segment and I just looked over Van's shoulder and I said to myself, but I said it out loud. I said, "Is that Joe Montana?" And the producer, Jared, says, "I think that is." So I get up. Nobody was around him. And I took my phone out. As soon as I did that, like 20, 30 people just hovered around. So
Wow.
it's like different levels. Like you have the people that walk in with the big entourage, or you have the people that are just chilling. Nobody notices because there's so many people like that. And then one
Right.
person notices, everybody jumps on it.
Huh.
But the cool thing
Wow.
is everybody's cool though. It's not like nobody's being an asshole. Nobody's, unless they are on the strict like time schedule, nobody's like, no, move the fuck out of the way, shit like that.
So it's been generally everybody's been nice.
Yes.
Nice.
It's just the handlers sometimes tell you, fuck no, move out of the way.
Right.
We gotta be somewhere 5 minutes ago.
I'll tell you what's kind of neat too, though, is like it kind of depends because everyone here is like a professional, right? Everyone here is like a media professional of some sort, but there's definitely like a fandom level to some of it. So it's like whenever like there's a Joe Montana or a Barry Sanders or for me the other day, and we were so able to interview the Miz, but where it's
Wow.
like, yeah, there are like these like what I would identify as like top tier like entertainment celebrities, and you want to be like, hey, I need it in a professional capacity, but some of these people can't. They're just like, let me grab a selfie,
Right.
and it's like no, like you're not here as a fan right now, like you're here working,
Right.
So it's like
Right.
to me that's kind of a difficult one because you want to maintain, but you don't want to like surrender like your fandom.
Right. Yeah, that's
Also,
a sketchy line to walk as far as being a fan and reporting. Like you gotta like pull it back a little bit. But
and that's what I had to get my sea legs with the first days. Like I would see people and I'm like, I'm not going over there. I'm not doing that. But then I was just checking out how other people were doing it. I was like, okay, that's how you can get in, get you a picture, say hi, shake a hand, stuff like that.
right.
I want to say this though. I also want to give a shout out to TCS, the Cannabidiol Shop, 18 San Mateo. Go there for all of your CBD products. It's locally made. They're out here. They're one of the sponsors that helped us
No shit.
be able to do what we have to do out here. Yes. So I had to
Wow.
give them a shout out as well.
I got a shout out to give out.
What's up?
JJ over at Rich Ford. Huh? Oh, PJ over at Rich Ford.
Okay.
We were over there buying a car today, and
Oh,
Patty had
congrats.
mentioned the BS show, and he's all like, "The BS show, I watched that show." He's all
No
Buck.
shit.
Yeah,
No shit.
yeah.
Wait, what's his name again?
PJ over there at Rich Ford. He says he
Hey,
watches the shows.
What's up to PJ over there at Rich Ford, slanging them cars? You just let me know that Larry acceptable credit, so I can start asking for shit now. I never asked Larry for anything. I never asked Larry for anything because I was like, this. I look at him, he ain't got no good credit.
We
Wait a
got
minute,
that.
hold up.
We got
Wait a minute.
2.9% interest.
Hold up, PJ. Let me take that back. I forgot. This is under Patty's name, so I'm not gonna give Larry all the credit for having the good credit.
There you go, buddy.
Hey, that's a part of the game, though, right? I bought my truck off of like a fan of the show, like a friend of the show, my show, 2 Men On, and And the when I went in, there was about 2 seconds of car talk, and then there was, yeah, let me help you get in it. And it's like, what? Like, why? Like, like I'm in, and he's like, no, dog, I'll give it to you at a wholesale price. Like, we just, anytime you can give, yeah, anytime you can
if you have if you have a good running car, and man, take that thing in there. They are buying cars at top dollar right now, dude.
Oh, okay. Well, let me write his name down. What's it say? PJ?
PJ. Yeah, if you're selling cars, like, dude, I just saw somebody walk in and sell a Ford Mustang for like 40 grand. It's like a 2016. Yeah. They need cars. They don't have any cars to sell. So they're buying cars at like big prices. Another buddy of mine got a Subaru, and they gave him the exact same price that he bought it for 3 years ago.
I think I bought my truck. They bought it from High Desert Auto is where I went like a couple weeks ago, and they bought it from Tillery. No, not Tillery. Galleys. One of these. So I was like, hey, I want this kind of truck. I want to spend this much. And the guy like pulled up like a database. I was like, cool. Let me just find it in like 5 fucking seconds. Finds the truck, and he's like, you want me to go swoop it up right now? Like, I just bought it. I'm like, you just bought it? I'm like, what if I don't want it? What if it's like not the fit? And he's like, cool, I'll just sell it to someone else. I'm like, okay. Nice. Like the car game is a different game for sure.
Right. So how's the food and shit there?
Soft.
Oh, fuck, bro.
So soft.
If we wasn't going to get something to eat, I would come back 30 pounds lighter. That's how much they're feeding us here.
Wow, really?
Yeah, there's some Fire Festival shit, bro.
Wow.
But we are in an area where you can go get some great food just from walking up the street. So we just came from a place, it's called Fixins. It's owned by Kevin Johnson, the former point guard of the Phoenix Suns. And when we first went, he was chilling outside, and I said, Fred, is that Kevin Johnson? And he's like, yeah, but we didn't go in. We just went there now, and he was inside, and I said, I got to get a picture with him.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got to figure out a way to get him to add noodles to the menu. Southern cooking, I got no noodles.
Bro, no. Why the fuck are you on this noodle thing, bro?
Noodles are good.
I need my carb hits. Yeah, I need my carb hits. These are long days.
I don't go out to eat where I could eat in. I got a case of ramen under my cabinet right now. I'm not gonna go out and want to buy some damn noodles.
You don't like any Thai food, any Vietnamese food?
Yeah,
I do. A lot of noodles. Yeah,
I do, but I want meat on top of it.
Yeah,
I mean, meat can come with noodles, right?
Six loves it.
One
time only.
I was gonna say 6 is 33% Asian, so.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Asian and Italian. He's Italian Asian.
So he's 100% into noodles.
Right. I want to say this because I've been getting a lot of texts and inboxes, and people think this is all glitz and glamour, which it is. But I'm gonna tell y'all, this is real fucking work. This is
dude.
We're waking up. We're here at what, like 7? 7
yeah,
in the morning.
Right. That's
and
right.
we went hard the first night. Not gonna lie. We went hard the second night. Not gonna lie. But that third night, we was like, oh shit, man, because it's like you're here, and it's just a rotation of interviews. It's trying to get interviews.
How many hours? How many hours are you guys doing from? So obviously you take a lunch.
13. No, we don't take no lunch. We're on 13 and a half right now today.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yep.
So we get in about 7, maybe a shade after, and then it's kind of, you were asking Larry about how we get the interviews. I know I was walking around, but Robert was talking about the handlers, and how very fortunate I am to have done this once and know a couple people. So we'd lined up some things ahead of time, not a lot of things, but some cool interviews. We had Dip today, and we had some. I thought Kix Brooks from Brooks and Dunn was like a blast.
Oh, that dude was fucking hilarious.
What the fuck is he doing there?
Bro, it's the Super Bowl.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm saying.
Super Bowl.
But so I'm like the first guy at the door whenever, and you know me, Larry. I'm like we don't wait, like we go, like it's like you got to catch up to me. And so anyways, as people are coming in, I'm like, hey, we're already here right now. You ready to go? Like don't go do everyone else all day. Get real tired and not about it. Like, we want you out the gate. And like, we had Bruce Buffer on today, and you know, he's pretty famed for what he does with the UFC.
Bruce
And he
Buffer's
sat down
hella
and-
famous.
Yep.
And we're able to just like cut it up because I'm standing in the right spot at the right time. We had that Juliana Pena who won the bantamweight championship over Amanda.
That's got to
Nunes
be
a couple
so
months ago.
hard to do in these interviews and not asking people for a selfie or an autograph or, yo, what's it
No,
must be so hard to
Larry,
go random, dude.
The hardest thing for me is actually doing an interview. Like we had, okay, you're a Raiders fan. We had Raider legend Mike Haynes on. He's sitting right here.
shit.
He's sitting right next to me, looking at me, talking, looking at Fred, looking at Van. And then you catch a glimpse because you just see people walking, and it's Eric Dickerson just walking by your table. And you're like,
God
it's
damn.
hard to stay focused, man. For
Right?
me, that's one of the things I did have to learn the first day and a half, to stay focused on what the hell's going on at our table instead of
When
looking
we come
around.
back next year, what we'll do is we'll bring like and maybe we'll get it from Graphic Connections, but we'll bring like a blank like helmet, like a white helmet, and we'll have everyone sign it, and then we'll auction that
sick.
shit off at the end.
You should get a 2-man on helmet, like the logo on the
Yeah.
side of the helmet. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and then we'll auction that thing off to whoever, you know, and give the proceeds to like a Boys and Girls Club or something of that
That's
nature.
cool.
That'll be our move. That like next year, because it's in Vegas next year. Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So next year when we go to Vegas for this, that will exactly do that, and that'll be a real good little banger. But yeah, I don't know. It's been cool, you know, and there's ways to like laugh with it a lot that I think we've been able to do, which is real exceptional. And I think when we leave, it's going to go with notice. And I don't know if that's going to be positive or negative from everyone, but we
Right.
definitely showed up and, you know, and, you know, famously like Frank Sinatra said, we did it our way, and fuck yeah. You know,
That's awesome
I
that you guys
normally
were the
throw-
loudest.
Yeah, it's not even close. And
And it's not like obnoxious loud. It's hearty laughter.
You guys are having
you know,
fun.
Yeah, exactly. Just how we do
Yeah.
it. You know how we do it.
Yeah.
And
Um,
take it when you were talking about too, taking advantage of like the ancillary stuff around it. You know, like get into the Laker game the other night, and we went up and down like Skid Row a little bit and found like some bars that we probably didn't belong in. And then, you know, tonight we're gonna do we really give a shit about Machine Gun Kelly and Halsey? No. But
No.
are we next door to where it is? Yes.
Might
Like,
as well.
and so yeah, so there's a lot of that kind of stuff that's just been really fucking fun. You know, and that's not a word that you boys know I use a lot whenever we talk about like what we do professionally. So it's it's been good to have a lot of fun. And I know this is your program. We usually laugh a little bit more, Robert. So I'm sorry for kind of steamrolling with just over experiencing.
No.
But it's like you, my dude, have been like at the fucking bar or above the whole time, which is like so fucking just a rare in this industry to find someone who can just introduce so quickly that just like fucking gets it. Like it's a big deal, man.
Right.
And I was gonna go down that route too, because my phone's been blowing up, and it's people. You always get two type of people, man. So you get people who are happy for you, and the people, the first thing they say is, how the fuck did you get that? And it's like, it's the people who hit me with that,
Right.
that it makes me kind of smile, because it's like, I do actually do some work. Like, it's not like I'm just sitting here. Hey, nobody fucking knows Robert Gibson here. Nobody knows Buck D. I'm not in Albuquerque. These people are coming in, and they're trusting me to be the professional that's sitting across from them and a part of this team. And this is what I gotta say. And I haven't even told. I was gonna wait to say this to Van and Fred and Jared personally. The show is called 2 Men On, right? Let me show you. You guys can see that. You see the logo, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's Van and Fred. Never have they once put me in a position to feel like I didn't belong. Not even with them, not even with any guest. The guests look at the logo and they say, oh, 2 Men On. Immediately, they're like, oh, it's us three, though. It's a trio. And that right there makes me feel like, hey, I'm on that level. And they look at me as an equal and as a peer. And that right there with me goes a long fucking way. You know that, Larry. You know it.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Big
I
time.
think when when we rebranded, we talked about this when we sat on your show. When we rebranded from ABQ Central to 2 Men On, even in that new like we put your name in the opener. It's not even it was never in question. Because professionally speaking, it's what you need from everyone involved. Like never one time am I going to halfway or bullshit anyone I work with, because if they did that to me in return, then fuck each other. It's not fuck you, it's not fuck me, it's fuck us. Because that's not the investment. It's, so when we were throwing the Super Bowl stuff together, we had started that a little before Robert came aboard. And whenever we got our approvals in, we got everything done, it was like, hey, can we amend? Because it don't make sense for the boys to go without bringing Robert. And then that process was actually pretty seamless. We got you through in a business day, it felt like, from the NFL. So it was I don't know, just afford it all. And that's the thing we talk about a lot too.
Damn, Robert Gibson's name's in the NFL registry somewhere.
Well, and but that's the thing too, because hey, well, background fine, credit no, but that's the thing that gets you that can get you in for like forever. Right. It's like, because the next callback we're already in, and they're going to be like, hey, those guys have been there before. Obviously, they weren't any fucking problems. Let's put them in. By the way, because they know the game, let's introduce them to some people. And when this year they didn't do it because of COVID-19, obviously. But when they start bringing out the NFLers, when they start bringing out the NFL Network guys and the analysts, like your boys are at the top of the list because they got some legs under them. And yeah, I mean, a fortunate situation. And we got that because I've been before, and I had been before because of my boys from St. Louis. My KMOX guys brought me, and then before you just keep bleeding it out, and it creates like that network of I'm gonna use the word talent, but I don't know how else to identify that.
Right. Hey, what's going on?
Well, it is talent.
I see Sheldon Trujillo. He says, "What up, bros? Young Wiz, what's going on, bro? We are here at the LA Convention Center, right smack dab in the middle of Radio Row for the Super Bowl, which is still crazy for me to say. But just like Fred was saying, I've met Howard. How many Super Bowls has he been here? Was it 30,
Howard Balzer?
30? Yeah.
Yeah, so Howard Balzer, who's a very good friend of mine, who I went to my last Super Bowl with, he's the beat reporter for the Arizona Cardinals. And he was for the St. Louis Rams years ago. He's got a Hall of Fame vote in the NFL. I mean, this guy, he's the most legitimate of legitimate. I think he's been to 45 of them, and all in a row. So
45 Super Bowls.
God damn.
And I shook his hand, and I told him it was my first time here, and he didn't treat me any different than anyone who's been here as half as long as him. So it's been a real eye-opening experience. Everybody, they treat you with respect. It's a trust, a level of professionalism, and you get to still be your damn self, though. I'll tell you that much. That's what I like.
Right.
Hey, I'd say, I know it's your program, and I'm not trying to make any waves with it, but the only dudes who I feel like have been bogus is the athletic dudes. Everyone else I thought has been real fucking cool. But the dudes at the athletic, they don't got. It's like a website. They got a good podcast. I'm not going to say they don't, but they're right next to us, and they do not fuck with our energy.
None,
wow,
bro.
They don't like it, huh?
Look, okay, so this is the first day where I sat on this side of the table, so I was able to see them. I watch them when we do our interviews, and they look at us they give us the look
that's pure hate.
But they're real. If you saw them, there's one guy who looks like Gollum. He looks like he hadn't had any sun. Right. I don't even know how he got. I think he lives here. I think he lives in the restroom or under this building, because you see those types of people here, though. They're just really sports. That's all they do. Sports, numbers. They're hunched over in front of a laptop and all of that. But I think
there's no personality to them.
Yeah.
Or you guys, they're probably you got to have personality, man.
And it's for them to see our energy. I know it burns them up. It burns them up.
It ain't just the burn; it's the uncomfortable, right? Because when a lot of these dudes meet each other, they've never met each other. They met each other 1,000 times. When they meet us, they don't know how to react. They don't know what to do, because the energy is different from the world that they're so accustomed to. And because of that, I'm gonna use the word apprehension because it's kind. But if I'm gonna use a real word, they scared. Because they see the direction. I'll use Pat McAfee. They see the direction of where this shit's going, and they're like, oh, those boys right there are a lot closer because we're broadcasters and they is narrowcasters. You know, they
Yeah.
broadcast to like a very specific group, and that part has been, if there's been a negative, that's been the one. But I tell you what, it's so minuscule. At the end of this day, it's not even going to register with me.
Right.
Right.
And
That's
I'll
fucking
say,
cool.
I'll say this, something that Fred brought up today that I was noticing. I may be one of maybe one or two, maybe three African American people on Media Row that didn't play sports. That's not a professional sports player.
Okay,
That
I see what
wasn't
you're
in
saying.
sports. And that right there to me makes me very fucking proud. That makes
Fuck
me
yeah,
very
dude.
proud. And especially from Albuquerque. Like that,
Yep.
like, I'm not, it hasn't really it won't hit me until we get on the plane to come back how big a lot of this shit has been going. Every
Dude, you're
single day it's
going
been-
to the fucking Super Bowl, buddy.
bruh. This shit is
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
The NFL pass thing came out today, and we didn't get the email for approval because they wait till the Thursday today. They wait until 2
Right.
days before to let everyone know who is or who isn't in. So we didn't get the N one, but you know, that's not the end of our life. You know, it's like
Fuck no.
like we
Right.
still got we got the NFL. We have this sick fucking NFL media party tomorrow night at Universal Studios. We're gonna fuck with that hard. We're lined up Saturday on a really decent. So this guy Lee Steinberg, the movie Jerry Maguire is based off him. We're gonna go to that on Saturday. That's gonna be legit as fuck. We're going to this concert tonight. Sunday we're lined up on a spot, but we'll see where we end up for the game. And then
Nice.
your boys are gonna make our way back Monday. So I mean, it's gonna be a full on weekend.
Well, I'll tell
Wow.
you what, if Fred makes the call, Diplo did say he could get us into the Justin Bieber. He could get us into the Justin Bieber party.
Damn.
I don't know if Van's with it though. No, here's the messed up part though. He told us, he was like, I can get y'all in. Diplo says, I can get y'all in, but I'm not gonna be there. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Right?
Diplo was like, I'm throwing my own party, so I want you guys to go to this other one.
You know there's gonna be some hot bitches there.
They're
Bruh.
everywhere, dog.
Nah, this is
Oh,
LA,
bet.
bro. This is LA.
It's just blonde bitch after blonde bitch, huh?
Bro, it's
As Six would say.
Some of
The
these,
view
I'm
is
glad
good.
it took us 45 minutes to say.
Any amputees?
Yeah,
A whole bunch of them.
yeah,
Wounded Warriors is here, dog.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you one of the funniest things that happened though. So Michael Vick was over doing the show on the FanDuel, and
Michael Vick, all right.
and one of the fucking dogs just started yelping as loud as fuck.
Security ones. One of the bomb dogs. Hey,
You could all feel the energy.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he's selling his boys, the killers here.
the highlight for me though, like that little one moment, me and you both saw it, but we were in the middle of a segment. I don't think everyone else saw it when we were going through.
Oh shit.
So we're in a segment, and we just wrapped interviewing this cat, LeGarrette Blount. LeGarrette Blount was a running back in the NFL for 8-9 years and 3 ships. And you remember him famously from college in I believe it was he played at Oregon. He played at Oregon, and they were playing against Utah or someone. I don't remember. But he stole one to the jaw of a guy during the handshake line. Anyways, kept him from getting drafted. Yeah, it was a whole thing. And then,
Wow.
So anyways, so we interviewed him because he's turned his life around. You know, he's talking about a story. And so anyways, so it's going well. And then afterwards, he gets up and he's walking away. But walking past us is, arguably the greatest of all time, Barry fucking Sanders, right?
Jesus
So
Christ.
So as Barry Sanders is walking by, LeGarrette like I don't want to say run, but I would say a little jog, a light jog. He brisk over to him. He's like, "Hey Barry, what's up, dog?" And they do like the running back handshake or whatever fucking exclusive club they're in. And then and Barry's like, "Who is you?"
Right.
Die.
Oh, dude.
He did.
And like I think they still took a selfie. They took a selfie, right, Rob?
Yeah,
And
they took the pic. Yeah.
And then when I'm walking away, walking away, LeGarrette's just like,
Oh,
man.
Yeah, he was like, damn. And it wasn't like he hid it. Barry Sanders really was like out loud, fuck this guy, bro.
damn. I could see him saying that to people that he don't remember and shit.
Just don't fucking know, or don't need to know.
Did he have the big giant diamond rings in his ears?
No, but he did have a big ass Super Bowl ring, and he had this nice big pendant. So,
wow,
yeah, he was blinged out. He was blinged out.
Ballin'.
What's up, Christopher Reed? Christopher says, "Big ups, you're making Black History Month great again, Buck." Hashtag Super Bowl season. Hey, don't kill me off yet, man. Black History Month, usually we don't get no props until we dead, bro. I'm still alive. Do Black Future Month. Let's do that.
Why do you have a problem with, because it's like in the past or what?
No, all right, I don't know if you saw that video that I put up of Morgan Freeman. When I was in high school, I did a piece in the newspaper about Black History Month, how I hated it because it's not Black history, it's American history. Like, if we want to be known as how we should be known, it shouldn't be off to a different sector, Black history. Like,
Yeah,
I don't like that shit. I don't like it. That's my.
I have a hard dude. I got a real hard time going against any, like, I can't protest anyone's protest. I can't
Right.
in good conscience, like,
not even
like,
January
someone.
6th.
So that's the thing too, though. Like that's different. That's breaking the law. That's terrorist shit. But like, my shit is like if you want to put an emphasis on some shit, or if you want to like laugh enough with some shit, or be about that kind of life, then to me, Van's gonna jump in on the same deal with me here.
Oh, cool.
So then, to me, what it is, you can't go against, because like if someone wants to celebrate Black History Month, fucking celebrate it. Who the fuck am I to tell you? Like, and that's just my energy on it. If you want to get excited about, I don't know, your 100th fucking Fortnite win, just because I think you're a fucking loser, don't mean I'm gonna tell you you're a fucking loser. You got 100 Fortnite wins.
What the fuck did I just sit in on? I sit down and talk about Black History Month. We got Daddy Yankee performing right next door. I don't know if you could hear Daddy. Like, we got Gasolina in the background, and you guys are trying to solve the world's fucking problems over here.
Hey, right. Look, Larry, it would be the guy with the mullet that don't want to have shit to do with Black History Month.
Right?
Oh, there we go. Okay. I just sat down. We're coming in hot here.
Hey, so Van, we were talking about the craziest shit that we've seen. What's the funniest moment you've seen since you've been here at Radio Row at the Super Bowl?
Okay, I got a good one. Everybody knows Pat McAfee, right? Like the biggest sports podcast in the world.
Right. Yeah.
So our table where we're doing our interviews and we're cutting our shows, the closest big stage is the FanDuel Sportsbook right next to us, and we're doing a segment. And I look over my shoulder and I see Pat McAfee like rubbing stuff in his skin because
oh my god,
you know Pat McAfee, like he's got like a black wife beater on at all times. Like it's on brand for him. That's his look, whatever. So I see him like rubbing lotion on his skin. We cut a segment. I grab a restroom break, use a restroom. I'm sitting there washing my hands, and then Pat McAfee busts into the bathroom and he's crying. He's got like his eyes.
What?
His eyes are bright red. So he didn't know that this CBD lotion that he was trying out for a client had mentholatum in it. So he rubs his eyes, and he has to leave mid-segment in the middle of his fucking TV show, and he's running into the bathroom, splashing water on his eyes, and I'm sitting there like I'm feet away from him. I'm like, dude, are you okay? What happened? Like, you get into a fight or something? And he's like, nah, man, I rubbed some CBD oil on my biceps, then I forgot, and I rubbed my eyes, and now I'm crying. He had tears running down his face, and I'm like, that sucks, man. Is there anything I can do? Can I help you? And he's like, nah, man, I think I got it. So I went back in here. We did another interview.
I don't remember. Are those guys video and audio or just audio?
Oh no,
they're both. They're video. Oh, they got one of the biggest stages anywhere on here. Like I think it's like a dick measuring contest in between Pat McAfee and Jim Rome on each side of the stage.
I wish I could have come with you guys and I could have blew out all my shit and shot my load all over there.
Shit. And Pat McAfee.
I rented cameras to go to that motherfucker. I'll tell you that right now.
Pat McAfee, didn't he sign 120 million? Was it 120 million?
I think 120 million deal with
Woo.
FanDuel. Yeah, that's a
Really?
big deal. That's more than Joe Rogan got. That's nuts.
Yeah, Rogan got 100.
Look,
Yeah.
we're getting a front row seat to it every single day, and that dude is bringing energy for hours. He's here. The first day he was here at like 8, got done at like noon, and it was
So it's just interview
boom, boom,
after
boom.
interview after interview after interview, like no stopping. And you guys are putting stuff on 2 Men On and on Spotify, I heard.
Right. Because
Yeah,
we
man.
have so many.
We're cutting segments. I think we did 11 interviews yesterday.
So you're going to
did,
split the interviews up. So it'd be like Barry Sanders, 1 interview. So people can just watch. That's fucking cool. How long were the interviews? Like half hour?
No,
or
hell
just
no.
depended?
Fuck no.
Hey,
They
in
didn't have
between
time for that.
10 and 12 minutes each one. Bam, bam, bam.
No
and if somebody was
shit.
running behind, like day one, we had NBA legend John Sally. John Sally
Wow.
showed up late to ours, and he only had like 7 minutes. And
Yeah.
then I don't remember who it was today, but they were running behind, and we had a segment run over, and they only had like
Yeah.
5 minutes. So we're like trying to do like an in-between commercial, full segment of an interview, and we got 12 or 13 of them every day. So we can't put our 3-hour show can't just be all interviews. So we're doing sports segment interview, segment interview, and everything that doesn't make the cut, we got on, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Stitcher, wherever else you're going to get your podcast.
Yeah, that's good. That's cool. That's because then you'll have content for at least a month. Like little videos you can put out and shit of interviews. That's the way to go.
And I didn't know if you know, Van, we did 20 today. 20.
We hit 20
today.
Oh man,
20.
I was thinking 15.
Nah,
But damn, 20. That's impressive.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I definitely left somebody off social media because I don't think I linked 20 people in our last post.
No.
Wow.
Larry, like, if you were here, Larry, man, bruh,
What's up?
you would have busted like 50 nuts within the
I'm
first
sure.
hour, bro. And
I'm
it
sure.
wouldn't have been about the same nuts that I would have busted. Yours is just about camera work, the lights. Like you would have yeah.
Yeah, but I would have brought my shit, and it would have probably been about the same.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we're all busting nuts here because this is LA. I mean, there's beautiful women everywhere. So Buck D's
Oh,
head's
I'm sure
swivel
Van's
the
head
whole
is on a
time.
swivel.
No.
Tell
him, Van.
You got it wrong. No, you got it wrong. So Buck's looking around at all these beautiful women and football players, and then Fred's looking around for all these wrestlers, and then Larry be looking around like all the camera equipment, and then I'm looking around because all these dudes are selling mushrooms here. So I'm like, hey, what you holding, dog? I was like, hey, hook me. I want to go to the beach. I want to swim in the Pacific.
Hold on. I forgot this. This is the one that was funny. The first day we were here, was it the first day? So we were next to Old Spice. Old Spice has a new spokesman every day. And the other day it was Deebo Samuels. And Van just turns to me and looks and says, "Did you see the ass on Deebo Samuels?" I said, no. Why the fuck would I want to see? And he's like, no wonder he's so fast, bro. Like he really look. This is what Van did.
The bigger the ass, the faster you are.
Yeah,
That's what he did. He did this right here. He walked through the whole time, and he was like, damn, he was talking under his breath. Damn, this motherfucker here. And then he just looks at me and was like, did you see his ass? And I was like, no. So then when he walks back through, I did the same shit. I was like, oh,
hey, look at that.
Damn, his ass is phenomenal. Look at that.
I literally said, I mean, there's so many like elite level athletes here, and there's so many physical specimens. I mean, I never thought the words would have came out of my mouth. Do you see the ass on that guy?
But the messed up part, he's right. Because then when I look, I'm like, that's a wonderful piece of ass right there.
I never complimented an ass in a more straight way in my entire life.
That's funny. Well, I'm glad you guys are having fun, man.
Yeah, bro, this has been everything. Christopher Reed wants to know, have y'all seen Bomani? He's probably the only person I haven't seen so far. I haven't seen Bomani
Yeah.
at all. But anybody else you can name, they have been through here. They have definitely, unless Bomani, and we just didn't see him. Only because there's, like I said, on the outside is the TV media that's going on, so we might have missed them.
Yeah, you guys got so many heads going by your heads. It's like, oh, I can just imagine your head's just on a swivel constantly.
Yeah, man.
It's legit distracting. Like it's legit distracting. I don't know if Buck told you earlier, but we're in the middle of a segment, and the legend Barry Sanders walks by, and everybody's head goes. Or we're in the middle of a segment, Michael Irvin walks by, and everybody's head goes. Joe Montana. Like
Joe Montana.
It's hard to keep focused on your work. It's hard to keep focused on your craft when, you know, every person that you've idolized your whole life is just in the same room as you, feet away from you.
Yep.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I'm proud of you, Buck. I'm proud of you guys being able to make it to the Super Bowl. That's sick as fuck.
Hey, I want to say this.
It's an experience, that's for sure.
I want to say this. We couldn't do it without the sponsors that did trust that we were not lying about coming to the Super Bowl. I know I went to some people, and, you know, I got the look like, really? Super Bowl? Yes, you guys see it, Super Bowl. So I really appreciate the sponsors that fucked with us.
What are we looking at, Fred?
What was that, Fred?
That's our whole list of partners and sponsors for
yeah.
Yes. And
that's awesome.
And you guys, if anybody that's listening, anybody that's watching, the BS show was one of those sponsors as well. So I wanted
that's right.
I went to 6, and we made an executive decision over Larry. Now that we know Larry's credit is good enough to get free vehicles, he will be sponsoring next year. But no,
I bought the shirt.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And I will. And I'm gonna be rocking the shirt tomorrow, so don't trip.
Did Fred and Van get a shirt? I hope. Make sure you get those guys.
Yes.
Make sure that Fred. Make sure Fred gets the large. I want to see a tight shirt on those titties.
Yeah.
Hey, here's the thing that you didn't want to hear. Jared's back. He forgot his pass. He's locked outside. We gotta go to Machine Gun Kelly and Halsey.
Oh yeah, we gotta lock it up.
All right, buddy.
We were just going to be in for an hour. We appreciate everybody. Continue to follow us on all social medias. We'll be throwing out pictures, videos, all that good shit. I'm about to go boo Machine Gun Kelly right now. It's been a great time.
Me and
Love
you,
you,
Rob.
Stick. Love you, Larry.
All right, buddy.
We out.
Let you check you.